Come on now, give me the ball.
And with that, he went flying. Okay, folks, so welcome aboard. And you know who that is. It's Ron Perlman, actor, Golden Globe winner, known for playing Hellboy, Alien Resurrection, which you just saw, and Clay in Sons of Anarchy. And he has a brand new book, and it's called Easy Street, The Hard Way. Great to meet you, sir.
How are you, Steve?
Thanks for coming up. All right, a New York guy like
New Yorker,
me,
yep.
from Washington Heights.
Yep.
And the road for your success was anything but easy.
It was long and winding, but worked out pretty good at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Worked out very blessed, very blessed. In fact, the memoir was a combination of a lot of things, but very, very much a kind of a gratitude tour of just saying, oh my God, this worked out way better than I ever expected it might, and I don't know who to thank, but so I'm going to just put it out into the universe.
Rip. Well, you lost your dad at a young age.
Lost my dad, who was an agnostic, and didn't have a particularly strong opinion about the existence of a deity, and he was sort of my Godhead. So pretty much all his values were the things that I started out with. So coming to anything that kind of veered off from his influence was epiphanous.
And your brother,
if that's even a word.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You had to deal with your brother as well. The tragic death of your brother.
Right.
I mean, these aren't easy things, and yet you overcame, and it's all documented in the book. And I love the title, Easy Street, The Hard Way, because it's it's kind of oxymoronic, but it certainly applies. Your favorite role? I mean, and so many of your roles, as has been pointed out, I recognize you right away off the bat for various reasons. I guess it's in my brain, but so many of your roles are. You're wearing these elaborate makeup costumes and whatnot, so people don't get. Does that bother you that you're an actor who has his face made up and covered a lot of the time?
Looking back now, I wish it was covered all the time. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than going to the mailbox and getting a residual check for a job you did, and then being able to go to the grocery store and nobody knows who the heck you are.
Yeah. Okay, you like
I
the
really do.
anonymity.
But yeah, I like the normalcy of it all.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I mean, I don't mind, the byproduct of being stopped and people wanting to just love you. Anybody who denies the seductivity of that is lying to you.
Let me ask you. You recently had some things to say about Donald Trump. You tweeted out about Donald Trump.
Did I?
Yes, I believe you.
I don't remember doing that,
yes.
but I'll take your word for it.
What are your feelings on Donald Trump?
I think Donald Trump is probably the most surprised that he's where he is right now. My theory about him is that, like in 2012, he probably figured he'd be in it 3-4 weeks tops, get some, some juice out of it, go on a book tour, get a new deal with NBC, whatever it was going to yield. And here he now finds himself as the front runner. Never put together an infrastructure or anything like that. Never really put together.
Could he win?
No, I mean the general.
Yeah.
He could win the nomination.
Okay, he can't beat Hillary.
He can't win the general.
Why not?
Because he's just his base isn't big enough.
You don't think so?
I think his base is very specific, and his base has made their voices.
Who's his base?
His base are people who basically feel as though the last 8 years have been a complete abject failure.
And isn't that most of America? You
No.
look at the polls that show that 60% think we're headed in the wrong direction. Every poll.
I don't trust polls. I think polls are really good until something real happens.
You trust Hillary?
I am a lifelong Democrat, so let's just put it like so.
Sure.
My bias is always going to.
Sure, but do you trust Hillary? Because most people don't.
I feel as though I know she gets that rap.
The emails don't bother you. The not giving Chris Stevens, who got killed, her email, but giving Hollywood A-listers her email. Doesn't bother you. Chris Stevens didn't have her email, and she admitted that under oath. That doesn't bother you?
Maybe that bothers me a little bit. Maybe that bothers me. You got me at a little bit of a disadvantage because you threw something at me that I wasn't kind of prepared for.
Right.
I didn't
Would
know
that change your opinion
I didn't
of
know
her?
that little wrinkle.
Will
No,
that change your opinion?
It wouldn't change my opinion of the fact that of all the candidates that are out there, who is most suitable for the job of the 3 a.m. phone call, of the international aspect of being president. None of it really.
Sanctuary cities. The sheriff in San Francisco who supported sanctuary cities got kicked out last night. 60% of the voters kicked him out. You think we should have sanctuary cities for illegal immigrants?
No.
Good. Okay, see? But Hillary thinks we should.
I don't agree with her on everything,
Okay,
but in terms of who I see having the bona fides to sit across from pretty much anybody in the world that she's going to come across and have a real smart, well-informed, and incredibly intelligent way of gaining leverage over them for the greater good of the American people.
You didn't have her email address. Did you have a private? Do you have a private email address?
I can't discuss that. I promised Hillary I wouldn't. At Donald's wedding, I said, Hillary, should I tell him about you and me?
Great seeing you, sir. Great meeting you. Pleasure. Easy Street, folks. Get the book. We're coming back with Gimme 5. Don't go away. Thank you very much.